And welcome, everybody. We apologize for the delay, but we are now into it here. My name is Midnight, joined by Hedgie for our first game of the night here over at Meta HSE for week number 2 of the Australia-wide high school tournament. And the two teams we have for you today are looking good for Reservoir High School, a team that did damn well last year, if I recall correctly, facing up against Elizabeth College for hopefully, Hedgie, what will be an exciting game.
Yeah, can't wait to see some League of Legends, It's a nice day, it's a nice Tuesday afternoon. I'm ready to see some League. It's going to be interesting to see what these teams come up with today. It's been a long time since, or not long time, but a while since I've been at high school, so can't really remember what I was playing back then. Was it a Moo? Was it my J4? Can't wait to see what these teams have got on the roof today.
Yeah, don't want to remind me. I think I was a Dr. Window player back in year 12.
Oh god,
yeah, I was that player. But we'll see. I don't think the good doctor will show his face today, as we'll find out how these two teams are going to go. Of course, ban phase. It looks a little bit weird, but the biggest ban here, Hedgie, that catches my eye is the Mordekaisers, because I've played I think 4 games last night, and I ran into 3 top lane Mordekaisers who decided I wasn't allowed to live in top lane. Like, they just bonked me on the head too much. It really hurt. So I love seeing him on the ban list just because it means I don't have to see him on the map.
Yeah, he's so annoying when he gets ahead. That ultimate is just so annoying to deal with, particularly. Obviously, when he gets that early game advantage and it just kind of runs over you. Master Yi picked up first. That's pretty cool to see in the jungle. But yeah, I think the other ban I'd look at is Nocturne. Just the point-and-click ultimate can be really, really impressive as well. But Urgot being that'd be big man coming in.
Yeah, big man up in the top lane there, and it's very interesting because the Urgot's a hell of a lane bully here, so I'm very interested to see what Reservoir do lock in. Now, there is one little trick here that I know Reservoir is doing, because Reservoir have done this before. They don't typically lock in for themselves. Yeah. This is a strategy they picked up, as I recall, last year. I believe they came, they were in the top 4 of the of Victoria. So they're a pretty strong team. I'm pretty sure this is a similar team to what was available last year as well. So they're feeling good coming into here as well. Let's find out. It's going to be the Zillion Master. Okay, is this just like funnel strats? Is that what's happening right now?
This is really cool, actually. The Zillion. Ultimates, obviously, the Revival, and then the Karma Shields will be very annoying to deal with this Udyr. And I believe might have a bit of flexibility as well on the red side. Elizabeth College got the Echo, who should go into mid lane with the Udyr being picked up. I'm expecting that's a jungle Udyr and not a mid lane Udyr, hopefully. But we'll have to see as it goes on. But yeah, obviously when you pick champions, maybe if you want to get a Master Yi, maybe that's an important pick to your draft, or for the jungler, you want to pick that up early on that first pick, and you can flex around these champions in each role to really give your team an advantage as you go forward.
Yeah. As now we're going to hit the second round of bans here, and now I feel like the AD carries are going to get squeezed because you don't really want to, you can't safely ban out an opposing top laner, but okay, so I have not seen Heimerdinger bot lane since, I can't remember who, but he was an EU AD carry player. Hyunin, I believe, pulled it out at Worlds, just like, yeah, I can play him, why not? Not traditional. But I kind of have to respect the fact that you have to ban that champion out of worry that a Heimerdinger bot lane exists.
Look, Reservoir High School, they checked the 11.9 patch notes. They read the Heimerdinger nerf, sorry, and they're like, that's not enough. We need this champion out of the game. We can't have him in too strong with those turrets. He can be really, really annoying to deal with, actually, with the push that he provides in the lane, with his turrets, with a lot of his abilities, just being able to shove waves really, really heavily. So taken away here might be a bit annoying if you put him into a mid lane against... Oh, wait, no, sorry. Right, I got the teams mixed up for a sec there, but yeah, taking away the Camille as well with that ultimate blitz. That would be a classic in the bot lane if they were to pick that one up.
Yeah, but not going to be a thing, not today at least, with the bans finally coming to their conclusion here. And now we get to find out, what does Elizabeth College feel like securing for themselves? What I think might be a possibility is either something good, something like a Jinx, or I was going to say something safe like an Ezreal are two options I would love to see here. And now on the other side, do you just grab in the Jinx? Because Jinx is considered one of the strongest hyper carries right now, and you got a Karma Zillion to keep her safe.
Now, you know what you do, Midnight? You pick Seraphine and you pick Lulu, and you just put every ability on the Yi.
I mean, it becomes a protect the Yi comp. Oh, okay.
No, yes!
A Yumi very much leans. Okay, it's denying Ezreal Yumi, which I love the denial of. And yeah, it's a funnel Yi strat. This is actually. Are they actually going for a funnel Yi strat? What is this mid 2020? What is going on?
This is awesome. Essentially, what do you have here? 3 champions that heal and shield up to Master Yi. You have Zillion if he goes down with a revival. So essentially, the plan of this comp is if the Yi to never die and just kill every single of the enemy team. So essentially, it's live or die by the Yi. If the Yi gets kills, you're winning. If he doesn't, oh dear, you're in a bit of trouble. But I hope that Yumi's at least going bot lane, because Tarek or Yumi's going to have to...
So I would expect, what I expect out of this, based on what I know of funnel compositions, is it's going to be Tarek or Zillion mid, depending on whether, because the typical funnel strat is your mid laner follows your jungler.
Yes.
So if it's that, you follow the Tarek. If not, you put Tarek top lane, Karma, I'd say Karma Yumi bot lane, and Zillion mid is what I would assume is going to happen between these teams. Although I say I assume because Funnel has a few problems. The first and foremost problem with Funnel is the fact that the jungler gets, if I'm recalling correctly at least, he gets decreased gold. So it's going to be a lot harder for Snipe on this Master Yi to get access to, you know, the items that you need that worked with the old Funnel strategy.
Look, Midnight, you might make fun of me, alright here, but I remember all the way back in the day when I just started League, you know, I didn't have a great understanding of the game, compared to now particularly, but I thought it would be a great idea, instead of actually playing support, to follow my jungler around, and play, as I like to call it back in the day, jungle support. So I think this is what the Yumi could do here. He could just hop on the Yi and just follow him around everywhere. Oh, really, it's actually I mean, they've played it in pro play, so why not try it here in our meta high school tournament?
It's a possibility. I mean, for all that we're kind of like almost insulting the funnel composition, if it works, if this Master Yi gets fed, that's a wrap. Because yes, you have a stun from you've got pretty good crowd control coming in from Elizabeth College, and I think the one thing that will be their saving grace is Maxi Boy and the Urgot. Because if you're able to get the ultimate into the Master Yi and nuke his health bar down quick enough, you can try, gobble him up, and I don't know if the Zillion will be quick enough to save him. It sounds like a long shot, and I feel like it kind of is, but I feel like that's the best shot in a team fight to stop Snipe from just pressing Q 4 times and getting a pentakill.
Yeah, and the other keys are obviously the Nautilus and the Udia, making sure they hit that point and click CC, or not point and click for, or actually, yeah, it is with the ultimate, the depth shot. But if they hit that on the Yi and he gets insta blown up, without the Zeal ultimate, that would be very, very big. So they really need to focus that CC on him, because if he dies, the comp does fall apart a bit. But if it gets ahead, it is so oppressive to deal with, whether that's in solo queue, whether it's here in the Meta High School tournament, whether it's in the highest levels of pro play, it is so oppressive once that Yi gets ahead.
Yeah. But I think that we can talk about it again and again, but I think it's a bit clear here. Snipe basically has to be the king of Reservoir, with the rest of his team backing him up and allowing and facilitating for the Master Yi to get ahead. While up against them, Elizabeth College, your target is set upon you. Kill the Yi, win the team fight, win the game. But the real question is, can they do it? They've got the crowd control to pull it off, but only thing that is left to do is hop onto Summoner's Rift, guys. So we'll be back in a matter of minutes, and when we do, guys, it's time to find out, can the Reservoir final composition work, or will Elizabeth College to shut it down early and take the game themselves? Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a moment. And we are right back into it. We apologize for the delay. There was a pause in game, so we had to wait for that to be resolved. But it is showtime between Elizabeth College and Reservoir High School, where we get to see the final composition in all of its magnificent glory coming through here. Although, something going on is a little bit weird to me, Hedgie, because typically, as you can see through the itemization, Karma has a support item, Yumi has a support item. Typically, the support item goes in the mid lane so they can help farm gold for the jungler. Catalyze is top lane.
He's going to be doing his best up there, right? He's going to be out the jungler. I think as well, typically when I've seen it in pro play, the Tarek, or I think it was a strat used in Hiker and solo queue and just solo queue as well, when the Tarek actually goes mid lane, but then he doesn't have a support item. So that does confuse me a bit here, but I guess that the champions make sense, so they've got that going for them here. But yeah, I mean, I'm just excited to see this comp and how it works with all the support healing champions that they've got going.
Well, we'll see how it goes, because it was that, and I remember, if I'm recalling correctly, it was at the same time that Nunu Karthus, I believe, was...
Yes.
You basically had to trade funnel strats back in the day. What that was. So, things have changed quite a bit, and we'll see. It could also be a strategy where Snipe just controls the entire top half of the map, forces horizontal jungling, and then just visits top lane to collect the stacks off of the Karma item. So... that is also something we could take into account, as I expect the first couple minutes of this game, honestly, to be rather slow, because, well, when you're running a funnel strat, the plan isn't start the fight at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, definitely. And you've got an Udyr as well, who likes to full clear his jungle before he usually typically goes for a gank, so he'll probably be doing that before any ganks occur, but dude, I'm looking at this Nautilus, alright? If he hits a hook in the spot lane, Ezreal with the dash has plenty of follow-up to go onto that. So that could be a potential place for some fights in the early game, but we'll have to see what occurs down there in the bot lane. That cat is pretty juicy, though, if a hook is landed on him.
Yeah, but it's going to be on to Camtus if he's able to. I mean, it's very hard to engage on a Zilean Yuumi. They are both... or Yumi's hard to hit inherently, because half the time you're not even allowed to land the hook onto Zilean with his speed ups can be hard, but we are seeing Camtus get the first hit there. Smile forced back a little bit, but they are now trying to turn this one around as Sneaky is low, but meanwhile middle lane Snipe decides first blood is his to acquire. Smile in the bot side though is backing away. Bro, like how Rakuda's trying to fight the Ezreal 1v1 like, come at me bro, I'm a little kitty cat. But obviously realizes very quickly not the fight he wants to take. All in all, one kill they're going over, and it's the kill that Reservoir needed to start it all. First blood on the Snipe.
Yeah, but that first blood on Yi really for Elizabeth College, and he's running straight to bot lane here looking for the gank. They do have multiple dashes though, so you might just select to take the Scuttle Crab instead, but now another gank mid lane.
Yeah, something coming in here. Will there be a disengage? It looks like it's a bit hard with no mana, but the immediate flash should be able to get him in alive. Snipe, you've got to be careful. You're a level down, mate. You have not secured the Scuttle Crab on the bottom half. So he's going to back away. The only saving grace is that the Yuumi has decided to visit. And Maxi Boy might actually just get soloed. Yeah, force the flash, flash. One more auto needed, but not able to get that one. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Snipe uses that meditate to get their healing up. CC not coming through. There is a beautiful CC stun coming on the backside. Hobbit is going to go down. And this is a disaster. No kills back, but 3-0 for Reservoir. This is not Elizabeth. This is not how Elizabeth wanted to tackle this. Yeah,
that's not fantastic for them. At least 2 of the kills are not on Yi. All right, we'll take that as the big positive. But yeah, multiple solo kills coming in, and now Urgot's trying to find something in this top lane, but I don't think he'll be able to reach him in time. But yeah, Yuumi doing a really good job to roam up to this play, make sure they get a kill in that little skirmish. Just not able to find a stun, I believe. Echo just missing that one. Sadly, going for a good play. Tarek was definitely over-positioned there, so it was good to go for that play, but just slightly overextending in the end, so being a bit unlucky on the back end of that play. But yeah, doing a good job as well to turn it in the end, and yeah, they'll get another kill for themselves in the mid lane.
Yeah, and a nice kill onto the Tarek. I mean, I don't really... it's a nice thing to have, but it's far from necessary, considering... well, he's 300 gold ahead, despite having a rather significant CS disadvantage in the middle lane. So Matthew's going to be nice and plenty healthy with what I can only assume is going to be a Locket of the Iron Solari as Camtus very close with that hook, but unfortunately not able to connect. And he's thrown out a lot of hooks trying to punish in that lane as Hobbit not able to dodge the stun there. He is going to go down here. He can run. He has the ghost, but unfortunately a little bit too late. Meanwhile, on the bottom side here, Smile getting brutally punished for being on their own.
Yeah, so a great job by the Hobbit there grabbing the scuttle, but just not having the lane priority in each of his lanes. Typically, as a jungler, when you want to get those scuttle crabs and you want to contest them, you want to have priority in your lanes. You want their lanes shoving the minion waves into the enemy tower. Didn't have that there. Clubs on a bit, but oh no!
That is a disaster for Maxi Boy here. Part of the problem is he's trying to fight in the minion wave. You're not allowed to do that. Urgot doesn't have any sustain in the fights, just yet at least. So, unfortunately, got a little bit ambitious there, trying to punish a Karma, and Karma, with her first fully completed item, of course, the plated steel caps, she's ridiculously tanky.
Oh yeah, she's going to be really, really strong. She's going to be providing those shields once she completes what I expect will be a Moonstone or something along those lines. But now Udia coming in from the gank does have a good flank on this Karma here. This could be a kill.
Yeah, it should be onto this one. Catalyst does have access to that phase rush, though. It might be enough as the Dragon is secured. They need to get this kill here to make it worthwhile, but they can't. Karma is just too slippery. And it is Elizabeth College once again falling just further and further behind. It's only 1,000 gold, but the momentum is massive for Reservoir.
Yeah, definitely. Not being able to pick up a kill there, definitely not very good at all. Able to trade the Drake across the map as well for Reservoir, so doing a really, really good job at that. And G now getting into the enemy jungle, stealing some camps alongside. I talked about that, alright? Yumi's just going to hop on him, and he's just going to walk around the jungle, stealing camps. He's having a good time, you know, of it with a cat. There's nothing scarier than a man with a sword with a cat on a book, alright? That's the scariest proposition, but now the gank. It's coming in.
Has access to that ultimate, so all it needs is one stun, and it's a 4-man pile, and Candace does get the dredge done, but the exhaust is down. He is so slow, he can't run away even with the heal. No, he does get away, and he might turn it around. Smile does use that chrono shift to keep himself in one piece there, but that was a fantastic escape from the bottom lane duo of Elizabeth College.
Yeah, see the power of the Zillion ultimate, but another gank on top lane. Can they actually find the Karma this time?
Well, let's find out that they were not able to get the parallel convergence stun here, but they do get the Urgot ultimate. A couple more hits will do it. The barrier to deny the damage. A couple more hits will get them down, but they don't get it in time. The fear beyond death times up. The Catalyst kited up a bit too far forwards. It does dodge the last shot coming out from the Urgot, and once again, Catalyst gets out in one piece.
Yeah, Karma doing a great job to use
Oh my
god, the flash!
The boy, no! Oh, no! He is not able to ult in time. I don't think he was expecting the turret shot to hit him as quickly as he did. The dive does not work out here. And Catalyst staying in lane is a ballsy play, but a new challenger approaching of Smile makes it a very safe one. As Maximoy not able to land the dive forwards. The stun needs to come out there. It does. He is getting CC'd up. He can't move the crab. His pincers, they're just too short. He can't do anything. And the shotgun knees do not prevail.
Yeah, he's going to go down the top lane. Karma doing an amazing job to out-kite all of these fights, to get under the turret, to get away to safety. In a lot of these engages, has taken multiple ganks in now, really taking that pressure and allowing the team to get objectives like the Sheriff Herald. But Udia, thinking about contesting it, I don't think he's going to choose to. I hope not.
It would be a pretty difficult contest here if Hobbit can pull it off. Like, all credit to Hobbit, that would be a spectacular steal.
Yeah.
But it's also very difficult to perform here. As you see the arrival of the lane now with the Herald secured, you would expect it to be dropped about now. Because, yeah, there it is. Because that is going to funnel. And look see how everyone's backing away? They are funneling solo gold into Snipe. Come on.
Yeah, able to.
Yep. Solo gold into Snipe there. That is a massive, massive lead. And if you look at the gold difference here, Master Yi is sitting on 3,700 accumulated gold, which is 600 more than the highest member of the opposite team. And evidently it's only 200 more than Karma. Then again, Karma has 4 kills. So
yeah, like, I mean, speaking of funneling, This Karma's being funneled kills into her. She's actually not even going for the shield build. She's going for the tanky item. So a tank Karma in the top lane. Going to be so hard for this Urgot to burst through. As well for Echo, just has a bit of struggles of getting through those tanks, likes playing against those burst champions, and a gank could come down here. The tether provides that CC.
Oh my lord, that's a beautiful flash from Catalyst, forcing MaxiBoy to flash. If he doesn't flash there, he dies because of the way that the tether interaction, the damage that this Yi can perform. So fantastic work from MaxiBoy there to get out of danger the moment he realizes he was in trouble.
Yeah, and a good back timing by Master Yi, seeing that the dragon is coming up in the next minute. Wants to get down there and contest the objective. Is very, very strong currently, along with the rest of his team. So he wants to get down there, get that second Drake, get on the way to a soul, which will either be the ocean or the cloud soul in this one. So staying with his team, playing well around the objectives. Really good to see he's taken both of the neutral objectives so far. But Echo again, trying this gank out. We'll see. I think this is round 3 now.
Yeah,
see if this gank works out.
Gank does mean that there is no contested dragon, as Catalyst running for it again. He does dodge out of the stun. This phase rush is actually coming up massive. Like, that's a ridiculous amount of times that Catalyst has been saved by, because they're going to get out because of the Sunfire Cape and the missed Urgot ultimate. There's nothing MaxiBoy can do. He doesn't even throw him over the shoulder there. Hobbit has popped Ghost. Everything is being committed to the top half of the map, and Elizabeth, they just can't find solid ground. They're throwing everything at him to see if it sticks, and nothing is sticking.
Yeah, they just can't get that Karma shutdown, and that allows Snipe to pick up this turret in the mid lane, but a fight might evolve.
He's getting Goon Squatted. Can Snipe get out in one piece? He has the Kraken Slayer. He uses the Meditate. He is now running for his life. He has backup. The Deadline does get the knockup. There is no mana on the Taric. Let's see, does that matter? There is not enough damage onto him. Remember, he also has the Kraken Slayer, as the rest of his team does back him up. That ultimate coming out, the Cosmic Radiance, but it doesn't matter now because guess who's available? Snipe is coming forwards. The Flash Bear Slap does not slow him down. One more Alpha Strike will be enough to kill Hobbit. It is just buying time. Snipe's getting low. A beautiful 10-minute and a Chrono Shift keeps him alive. Snipe, the man of the hour, is being funneled. Every ability, every safety net, everything is being given over to our man here. And then the all win from Elizabeth. They are all ending a Master Yi who has a Yumi on him. It ends exactly how you'd expect a disaster.
The double Alpha Strike double kill. That was sick to watch. Snipe running around this Master Yi is absolutely creating so much havoc, and you can see the power of this funnel cop. When the Yi gets going, when he gets those early game kills, it's just almost impossible to burn through the Zillion ultimate, the Taric ultimate, the Yumi just standing on top of him, healing through absolutely everything. Even if he dies, he's got the Chrono Shift. That Zillion ultimate to provide for him. He just cannot be taken down. And that was without the help of the Karma shields as well. An absolutely insane outplay. And as that fight dragged on and on and on, the sustain that they had over it was just a bit too much for Elizabeth College to deal with. Even though they hit a lot of good skill shots there, they hit the Echo Stun, they hit the Dredge Line, hit the original Nautilus Hook, just could not find the kills. But what is happening top lane? This is awesome.
Catalyst is he's in range of ultimate, so all it takes is one ulti. One more shot, not able to do it though. The tankiness of Catalyst is, well, I'd say ridiculous. At this point here, 5-0. He's going to pick up what I assume is going to be a Frostfire or that added utility in. And there it is. And now Catalyst is effectively Malphite against the enemy composition here because there's not enough damage output from Elizabeth College to reliably kill Catalyst, yet alone deal with Snipe. Because we saw what happened last time. Right?
Yeah.
Got Snipe low, off shield. Got Snipe low again. You saw the Cosmic Radiance, the Taric ultimate, that invulnerability. You almost killed him. Good job, Smile has Chrono Shift, sorry. Everything in the kitchen sink is available just to keep Snipe alive. Not to mention, he has a pocket Yumi. Like, Yumi hasn't laned. Yumi's literally been vibing with the Master Yi for the last couple of minutes.
Look, I'm going to lay this one on you, Midnight. I reckon that the students here at Reservoir High School, I reckon they're all studying chemistry because they are just really, really down pat on their funnel strategies. Just absolutely terrific. Obviously used it in class, just doing a really, really good job there. But now, the dive top lane with the Master Yi.
Yeah, lockdown here. There's no way, nothing to be done here from MaxiBoy. I was going to say, you make this chemistry joke and then talk about funneling, but you could just say they have really good chemistry together. Like, bruh.
Look, I had to get it out. I had to get a pun for the day out of the way, Midnight. You know me. And I got to get it out some way. You know, if it's zoology, if it's chemistry. But anyway, Udia, coming in this mid lane, can they find a become Baron?
Their pig does have the damage output if they're able to get the kill. But once again, the parallel convergence isn't able to connect, courtesy of a lovely flash from Matthew. And once again, a play from Elizabeth doesn't work out, and punishment on the other side of the map here by Catalyst inside. If people don't drop up, they're going to keep pushing. Like, they have no reason to stop.
Yeah, they're doing a fantastic job of punishing these overextensions. Doing a really good job to find the fights when they need them, compared to Elizabeth, who just really struggling to find the right fights. Doing their best.
Catalyst!
Get them, but oh my god, the flash!
Alright, it's Goon Squad time. Do they have the damage? Remember, the Snipe needs to be the priority. If you kill him, the fight is won. They are also low. Snipe is still low. They finally take him down. That is massive. A beautiful shot down there. Catalyst now running for his life there. Will it matter? The answer is no, it will not. As he gets taken down. Beautiful shutdowns. That is 1,000 gold in shutdowns alone. 500 apiece. Bounty hunters from Elizabeth College have come out now. And it may not be recovery. They still have an uphill battle to climb, but that 1,000 gold injection is such a nice step forwards.
You can see the really good usefulness of the Nautilus there, landing a double dredge line. When you're able to lock down that Yi and kill him, it becomes really easy to actually just win the team fight as a whole. No damage left on the side of Reservoir, not able to continue the fight. And Elizabeth College finding a really good angle there, able to get that Master Yi down. And yeah, as I'm saying, once that Master Yi is gone, it's really hard for a Reservoir to do much. They're kind of just sitting ducks like, oh no, he's gone. What do we do?
Oh, how do we fight him? How do we fight him? We haven't got our primary source of damage output. But well, Snipe is there. Such as at this Rift Herald, there is not a realistic world where Elizabeth are allowed to contest unless they really want to be part of the funnel to the Yi there. So I like that they're not just fighting for the sake of, oh, here's an objective, we fight. They're actually being relatively smart about when they contest the objectives. So, for example, as you see... No. Oh, no, wait a second. Are they fast enough to run? Yi's got that ultimate. Yi is so fast! And the Yuumi makes sure that Maxi Boy can't run away. The Cosmic Radiant means you can't fight back because Yi takes no damage. As Yi's in the back line with a double kill there. Is it going to be a triple? It looks like it will be in his back pocket. Give him number 4, baby. Reloaded, trying to flash away, but it's not gonna matter. 4 kills given over. Sneaky is the only man to escape alive. That's because he's bot lane.
I'm not sure I've ever seen in my life a Yuumi have Rift Terror. That's pretty cool. But yeah, picking up a Quadra. This kind of the engagement isn't, you know, a stun or any. Oh, Ezreal might be caught out here though.
Yeah, they want the Penta here, but they've got to be so careful because they lose one. They might lose 2 here. As the Urgot Phoebe Death lands to the Yuumi. The recharge does get the charge there. It's 18 minutes, and the funnel composition has cracked the inhibitor line.
Yeah, I mean, we've only got a funnel comp like this, and you've just got 4 enchanters. Your engagement isn't, you know, the Nautilus or the Thresh or, you know, the big Ornn ulti coming in. It's Yi running at you, and then Alpha going, hello, what's up? This is gonna Alpha Strike your entire team. How's it going? The Yuumi's able to follow up then with the ultimate, but we might have another fight emerging over this dragon, as it's a very important soul point dragon.
Looks like it. We'll see if there's a contest here.
The ultimate available.
I don't think Elizabeth can fight this. Snipe is ready to go here. I'm not sure. Matthew's in the fight. Oh, they haven't noticed Matthew. He's now diving in. This is a disaster for Elizabeth College here as they do secure themselves the dragon. But they are going to lose pretty much everyone in the fight itself there. They will... I mean, I said they disengaged. Snipe wants more. Snipe is hungry for more there. Snipe picks up Sneaky, the man who denied his pentakill. And it looks like they are not even going to wait for Baron. They are going to charge it down the middle. Snipe leading his Reservoir High School team on the back of a funnel composition is looking beautiful right now as they are just fighting under the Nexus turrets. They don't give a damn because, well, why would they? They've got all the healing in the world. Snipe, though, is in Alpha Strike. He's not dead yet. He has Chrono Shift available too, which means there is nothing that can be done. 1, 2, 3, send them into the grinder. That is Snipe. You can hold on to the base for now, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You must prepare for
Yeah, they're actually able to survive. Karma doesn't have much mana.
That was DMing so hard. Look at this. Oh wait, Sneaky?
Oh no,
oh, the barrier bait! The barrier bait! He got barrier baited! Body blocked the Qs! Doesn't know what the fuck to use there. Sneaky will dive. But Catalyst baits in his 80 carry. His 80 carry? Yeah, his 80 carry. Baits in it.
Look, he looked like C9 Sneaky for a sec. That was a really nice throw to view on to the Zillion, able to take him down. But the barrier bait was there, able to get the trade in. Master Yi going down again. You can kind of see they're like, oh, we have no damage on this tower. Run, please. Help us.
Fly.
Anyway, he's going to go down. Bit of an overextension, but they do well to take down those turrets. Elizabeth College also Sneaky having a good little performance there to actually keep his team alive in this game. But with a 6k gold lead, with 2 dragons, with a lot of gold, 12 kills actually funneled into this Master Yi, they're looking pretty strong to potentially take this one out as they start at the Baron.
Yeah, Baron going to get started up here. Now, I was going to make a comment earlier about the 18-minute inhibitor and how, ironically, the 18-minute inhibitor is actually a bad thing. Because if the game extends to 30, 40 minutes, then it's not the best decision there, as Baron is secured by Snipe. But something tells me we're going to get on, because guess who's coming in for another fight? Snipe. Oh wait, what? Oh, they wouldn't. Oh, I got so baited. I got so baited here. Well, actually, they might cap Maxi Boy. They will get on top of him. The Urgot simply does not have the mobility. The Giant Crab, he's not quick. He can only run sideways, and unfortunately, his base just wasn't close enough.
I mean, Snipe was looking for the fight. That is what we like to see. I've got nothing else. I'm sorry. That's all I've got for today, Midnight. But they're going to be able to be able to find the kill on the. Okay, I just looked at Urgot's KDA. That makes me cry a bit inside, but that hurts. I've been in that situation before. Don't worry. It's the grass is greener on the other side, but are going to continue to push down.
Snipe's absolutely going in. He has all of the backup. That's number 1. Can he get number 2? It looks like yes, he will. That is 2 kills. A Pentacle actually could be in his eyes if they're feeling confident. He's diving into the backline there as Maxi trying to buy time. That Sneaky is in trouble. The Resurrection coming through here courtesy of the Chrono Shift, but the Tentacle has been denied. Matthew decides, nah, I got that kill myself. Don't worry about it. As the inhibitor line is not going to matter. The Nexus turrets are falling. Rodon trying to hold on the best that he can, but it simply doesn't matter. Snipe and his 4-man support crew will be able to win the game here. That will be Elizabeth College getting their 2nd defeat here in the high school league for Meta. And of course, Reservoir will be securing this win the moment they stop playing with their food. Because he's going to press Q, and then he's going to kill 1, then he's going to kill 2. Nope, Snipe is, okay, that is not the best decision-making I've seen. And the game continues to get extended.
How many heals do they have on this team, man? Like 87? I was never very good at maths, but like...
The answer is enough that Elizabeth College really should start looking to abandon fully completed second items and build grievous wounds. And that's something I need, like for example, Sneaky, I feel like I know what he's going for. He's trying to get his mythic item because of course you want your mythic as soon as possible. But I feel like in this particular game, an Executioner's Calling on the Ezreal would be amazing. And even swap out the Fiendish Codex that's currently in the infantry of the Echo and make that a Oblivion Orb. Get that anti-healing going, because I worry that this team fight will be the straw that breaks the back, because you can't stop Snipe from gaining back health.
Yeah, definitely. You want to get those Morale Arm commons. You want to get that anti-heal when there's so much healing like this in a game. It's just too much really to deal with if you can't deal with that healing here. But the engagement, again, the Karma Tether being really used to effectiveness.
Skirmish once again. We're seeing an attempt set up, but it just doesn't matter because Snipe, he can run over anyone. The fact that Elizabeth is divided here means that they are easy to conquer. As they dive in onto Sneaky. That's basically a 3-hit coming through. Kill number 4 is awaiting in the horizons here. Roboid tries to buy time with a Chrono Break, but it just doesn't matter. As the Quadra comes out, the Pentakill is denied by Hobbit. But Snipe, I worry that Reservoir are just waiting for the pentakill before doing anything else. I kind of hope they just look to end the game, honestly.
Hobbit, come on, man, give him the.
Just end the game. Yes, you're ahead, but you don't want to be foolish here. Hobbit does go down to a turret getting the execute, and that, as a result, will be the end of game number 1 here tonight, with Reservoir picking up their first win of the 2021 season.
Look, Midnight, if you had to give me some options, like, Caleb, who's going to end the game with the funnel strategy if Reservoir wins? Is it going to be, it's going to be the Master Yi auto-attacking the Nexus. No, it's going to be the Tarek, all right? He's going to bop that thing to death, and he does there, but in the end, I think the saddest thing for that game was Yi not being able to pick up a pentakill, all right? Because he had a really good game, but being denied at the end there. But Reservoir putting on a very, very nice performance with this funnel strategy. You can see the idea of it. It's really, really good when you get kills on that Yi. When you get ahead, it is very, very strong. And Elizabeth College just not being able to deal with it in the early stages of the game, and it leads to their demise in this one.
Yeah, it is quite hard though to deal, because who plays funnel strats right now? Like, I haven't seen a funnel strat since it was like meta, and that was like 3 years ago. I feel like that was taking place, so it's been a while since I've seen a fun little funnel strat there, but it was very effective there, and Reservoir, they fully committed to it. A full lineup designed to get Master Yi online, a set up to ensure that at no point is he allowed to die in team fights realistically. He still does fall a couple times, 3 deaths under his belt, but I feel like it is fair to say that Snipe, the Master Yi, is going to be the MVP here at our first game. Surprise, surprise! When you go 19, 3, and 8 on the Master Yi here, you will be getting the MVP role here. Of course, MVP sponsored by Optus and Torrens University. But when you've got a composition designed to let you flourish, it looks damn good at the end of the game.
Midnight, I'm going to have to put my foot down here, all right? And give the MVP to Catalase. Absolutely amazing performance on the top lane, Karma. LS approved, absolutely insane. Got 4 solo kills, was able to dodge out all those ganks, had a really, really good game. I'm going to give it to Calais. He deserves it for an amazing performance, all right? He had a really good game, but Snipe was pretty cool, running around in this Master Yi, having a good game as well. Got to give props to him, but giving it to Calais on this Karma. He had a really, really strong performance here.
Yeah, well, both looking really good there coming through. But that is game number 1 done and dusted. But guys, there are 2 more games waiting in the wings here, so do not go anywhere. When we come back, it will be the Division 1 from New South Wales, the ACT, and Queensland, with the Canberra College going up against De La Salle College. So guys, do not go anywhere. In a matter of minutes, game number 2 will be kicking off.